Yeah, there it was. Capricorn, is that what we're doing? Capricorn by Wildcard Brewery, the one in the UK, in case you get confused and you know the other one that's in North America. That's the one I'll be reviewing today. It's a New England IPA. My name's Steve Jaguar. Welcome to another Beer Native beer review. Let's go. All right, we are not live. This is a pre-recorded one because I was struggling. I did a really good live one the day before last. I had the voice synced up, it all worked, and then I tried to do another one and it completely bombed. So kinks being worked out. So until then, you got to deal with these pre-records. Very excited. If you're new to the channel, follow me on Instagram, follow me here, give me the thumbs up, do all the things, tell your friends, put it on Reddit, put it on Facebook. Good beer is good beer needs to be talked about. So why not let me be your vessel for that? Do follow me on Untappd, because that's if you're gonna do one thing, follow me on Untappd. It's just there. Steve Jaguar, find me, then I get to see what beers you drink, and I get to be excited and find them and review them and talk about them on the channel, which is awesome. Let's get rid of that. It's a really annoying thing. Here we go. Here's the beer we're doing today. Capricorn, Wildcard Brewery, NEPA 6.1%. We can get some insights into the back. It looks very cool. Oh, and if you didn't know what Capricorn was, December 22nd to January 19th. Okay, let's do it together. Capricorn. This month, it will be you who decides which way the wind blows. Use your relentless ambition and energy to seek worldly wisdom rather than dominance. There you go, Capricorn. Little horoscope for you. More importantly, let's seek the future of our NEPA. Hazy New England IPA made with carapils, wheat, lager malt, and a mixture of flaked and malted oats for that lovely NEPA mouthfeel. And this is why I'm excited. Citra Cryo Citra, Azacca, and Cryo Loral. Laurel's an easy one. If you're ever trying to think, oh, I want something that's a bit floral, maybe Laurel. It rhymes. I don't know if that's why it's called that, but that's what it tastes like. Cryo Citra is going to give us that extra special West Coast grapefruity citric punch, and Azacca hopefully will knock our block off with some stone fruit. All in all, it sounds like a fantastic NEPA. So let's grab ourselves a glass. Let's crack it open, and let's give it a little sip while we learn a little bit more about Wildcard Brewery. That was a little lively. Didn't explode, so we're all good. Ooh, I got what feels like a little bit of bubble gum out of the can. Pop. So if you're unfamiliar with Wildcard Brewing, one of the founders and main Jacob Weiss. I always say Weiss. It's probably Weiss, isn't it? But I'm putting a German spin out for some no good reason. Not currently. You can watch it on Prime. There's a series there called Brewmasters. I either have done a show about that, reviewing the series, or I will do at the time of recording this. So tough to say. Go look for it on my channel, because it got some flack, but certainly Jaga does not get any flack at all. She is an expert brewer, former chemical engineer. And this is what inspired me to go and get some these are Wildcard Brewing beers, because I just watched 5 episodes of her judging other people's beer. Let's see how she feels. All right. So, yeah, powerful Citra up my sinuses. Didn't need to get that close. Lovely Citra stone fruit. What am I missing? Floral? Not getting it, but let's have a little sip and see. Ooh, gentle. Ooh, wow. So the mouthfeel it's almost like it's uncarbonated, but it's clearly carbonated. Wow, super smooth. Check out the color as well. Kind of a nice crushed lemony color. Really good. A little bit of amber. One more sip, and let's throw some criticism at it. Okay. It's a 6.1%. Does not taste like it at all. You could easily be tricked into thinking you're drinking a session beer there. It is pretty nice. I would hesitate to say the Azacca, with the exception of when I opened the can and I got a little bit of a smell, is feels like it's totally lost in there. Probably the I don't I if you're watching this and you can add a comment, are cryo hops, which are, they cryo hops, if you don't know what cryo hops are like almost like extract. It gets rid of all the faff and the leaf, and you basically just get like pure resin. And it's probably economical, and it changes the way you brew. So I'm not. That's not that. That is beyond the scope of this beer review. But I do wonder if you experiment with them, do they kind of take over against the ones that, depending on when you use them, if you're just using them for aroma, probably not. But as the core flavors, I feel like I'm just getting the Cryo Loral and the Cryo Citra, and that is it. I'm wondering even why the Citra's in there, except for to create that bouquet. So take one more sip. Right. All right. So I'm gonna here's my take on this one. It tastes. I'd say in a blind taste test, I would have said this was a West Coast IPA. I'm getting a little too bowled over by bitters. They're not that long. They're not that tanniny. They're just kind of there, and they're kind of nice, right? But for what I had my hopes set on something quite special, something that would be floral, that would sort of fill my nose, a little bit of stone fruit on the palate, not in the head, and then a nice Cryo Citra to carry it so that I could take one sip, put the glass down, and just enjoy it and not feel like I want to run back and get another sip, which is kind of what I want to do. Not because it's amazing, but because it's average. So there we go. I normally score things out of 10 and then sort of dial it back for Untappd. And I am going to give it, I think I'm going to give it a 7.8. That's what rolls off my tongue right now. I want to give it an 8, but that would make it a 4. It's just not a 4. 7.8. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to sip a little bit of this, and I'm going to share a little something with you now. So you've got the idea of whether I think it's good. It's okay. Let's find out how much it costs, though, right? Does it have value for money? This is Wildcard Brewery. You can see the URL just up there at the top, wildcardbrewery.co.uk. You remember I said don't be confused with the one in America. Is it America or is it in Canada? Here it is. Flat rate shipping across Ontario. Oh, okay. So maybe it's in Canada. There we go. Not that one. Called exactly the same thing. Who started it first? I don't know. Somebody should have done their homework. But there we go. We can see there's Jagger right there. And here is Scorpio, Sagittarius, and Capricorn. Capricorn is the one that I got it direct. I got it direct from here, so you can see where it is. I got it. Yes, I'm old enough. 18. Fantastic. Let's... Oh, what just happened there? That was kind of strange. Did I click exit? Maybe I did. I'm a moron. Right. Enter. Why didn't you ask me that before we even got started? I don't know. There's the NEPA. It's £4.80. It's not crazy expensive for a 6.1. If you're a supermarket fan, I almost might hesitate to say that you could probably get a better NEPA in the supermarket. It's good, and there you can see the ingredients. Maybe it's a little cheaper to buy in bulk. I do not know. Probably, if we roll up, get a mixed case. I'm curious now to try some of these other ones. So the Scorpio is a black IPA, which I'm getting to be a pretty big fan of. And during the show, Brewmasters, she made a comment that one of the brewers chose to make a black IPA and said that's a debatable brewing problem, because there isn't really a standard for what a black IPA should be. I've only ever had a few bad ones. Most of them I really respect what's been coming out in the black IPA field. So I'm looking forward to trying that, and I might do it on the show. And then the straight up pale ale Sagittarius. It looks pretty cool. I like the art series. I like what they're doing. And the different colors. It's okay, but again, it's not top shelf amazing artwork. So there you go. Now you know how much it costs. And if you're looking for more information about Jaga, Jaga-wise, you can just Google that name. It's a pretty unique spelling. Last name's pretty good. And once again, there we go. That's a great photo. looking longingly into the glorious pile of beer there. This was a Beer 52 article because she was doing a collab specifically for Beer 52 at some point, and continues to kind of be out there. I think she is a host on BBC Food or something like that. Generally become a very good beer personality. It'd be amazing to get her on this show at some point once I hit the right number of followers, I will start doing things like that. So, all right. Let's get back to the main view. So there we go. I'm going to give it a pretty even around 7-ish score. I think the art is okay. I'm a little disappointed because it had an exciting hop array, but I don't feel it necessarily delivered specifically anything really particularly amazing as I was hoping for. So it's a nice, I think it'd be really good to go down to they have a couple tap rooms, go down to the tap room, try it on tap. It might be a different experience, but certainly straight out of the can, a normal, slightly above average New England IPA that tastes a little bit like a West Coast IPA. Mouthfeel is wonderful. There we go. Credit that. All right. That is the end of this beer review. I hope you enjoyed it. I might do another wild card this week on the approach to Christmas. Do keep watching the Christmas ones because I do have some very special ones coming up. I'm happy to show you that. Give you a sneak preview now of what's coming. This beast is my Christmas tipple. It is they're calling it a triple IPA, but it's a 41%. It should be like a quintuple IPA. I don't really understand what it's supposed to be. Is it a spirit? It just says distilled triple IPA. It seems mental. So I'm going to be sampling that, not drinking the whole thing. I'm not crazy. It's like drinking half a bottle of whiskey. So that's happening. And also, on the approach to Christmas, probably on the 23rd, I'll be doing Wasted Christmas Mince Pie Imperial Stout from Northern Monk as well. 2 I picked up that seem to embrace the Christmas spirit. And I do have, there we go. And I do have a Scorpio, the Black IPA. So I'm going to be doing that on the run up, which is cool. I do have some extra beers coming tomorrow, so I might throw a little funny business into the mixer. But other than that, do contact me. You can contact me at hello@BeerNative.tv. If you got any recommendations, find me, friend me on Facebook. I don't know. I don't really turn anybody down when it comes to socials. So there we go. I think that is going to be the end of the show. Thanks for watching. It's gone on long enough. See you on the flip side. Bye.